This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Crumstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The Sooners will kick this deep to begin the game. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. The Buckeyes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Booker, we've seen teams have great success going to the portal and coming up with a difference maker at running back. This guy certainly has that kind of potential.
You know, he had a chance to look around and go to several different schools. He thought his skill set fit best here, and now he gets a chance to show what he can do within this offense starting today.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Oklahoma Sooners offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kurt, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. To throw, it's Smith. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can he get there on the ground? Great cut there. He saw them at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains.
Touchdown, Sooners! They jump on top early. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking downfield, it's Francis. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Second and long, backed up at the 8-yard line. Trying to find room. It's Henderson. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back. It's Smith. Makes a quick catch. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. And the Sooners will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Trying for a fourth down completion. And this pass is on target, caught. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. The Sooners come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Here comes a handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. And with the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result. Some positive yards.
The Sooners looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. They're able to get him down.
Good job by the offensive line to get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Going to run it. It's Henderson. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. The Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Looking to pass. It's Francis. Grab behind the line. It's Henderson. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Play fake, looking to throw. And it's intercepted. Not Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Ferguson. Great move in the open field. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here's 1st and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And he drops back in the gun, looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Sooners.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. He had the extra point and the lead now 21-zip. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Dropping back. It's Francis. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. Bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass rush swarming him again.
Oh, man. The offense has got to be careful. They cannot take any more losses because they've already lost their starting quarterback, and now the backup takes a big hit on a sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Smith. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field.
It's pretty pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again? Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Receivers are bunched together. To throw, it's Smith. Looking for his big tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Miles. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Important second down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Ferguson. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense short of the first down marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers. And the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties and nickel.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Back to pass. It's Francis. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Nice grab. It's Miller. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Handoff from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back.
Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. They'll run it. Get it off to the running back.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Grab down the middle. It's Bell. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's first and goal.
Military stop.
Looking downfield. It's Francis. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5.
Ready.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Oklahoma.
Second down and goal upcoming.
Set, ready.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And now the try here for the extra point. Extra point is good. They trail now 31-7. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, and the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The offense is set up with excellent field position. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And here's the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the Sooners will line up now. It's first and goal. Here's a handoff on first and goal. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything.
Touchdown, Sooners. Still no answer for this offense.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Bell. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Back to throw. It's Williams. Throws to the tight end. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive.
Get set, get set.
Grinding away on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Ball handed off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Just another example of this offense is doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
They go with a direct snap. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. Who got it? The field goal's good. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bell. And the coverage team pens him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Scanning the field, it's Williams. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Well, as a quarterback, you're always trying to obviously find that open window to be able to throw the football into. That time, that wide open was right in